and we deeply appreciate your continued involvement and guidance. Today we have among us our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Vikarabin Sulki, Delivery Head at IBM, Dr. Manish Jindal, CEO of Power Robotics, and Mrs. Anup Kaushal Malhotra, Leadership NLP Coach and Author. We are privileged to have you with us. Your presence and the insights you will share today will undoubtedly motivate and enrich our community.
छोटे से अरमान से शुरुआत की है, सपनों की उड़ान अभी बाकी है। जमीन से अभी उठी है सिर्फ धूल, सितारों से आगे जाना अभी बाकी है। ये तो बस शुरुआत है सफर जिंदगी की, अभी सपनों का इम्तिहान बाकी है। अभी तो नापी है बस मुट्ठी भर जमीन, आगे सारा आसमान बाकी है। So my dear students, with these words, we begin this new chapter. We encourage you all to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, seek knowledge, and engage actively in the experience that will shape your future. Remember, we are here to support you all and committed to helping you succeed. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Welcome to the first step of your remarkable journey. So as we gather here today to commence this auspicious occasion, let us take the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of knowledge, wisdom, and creativity. To begin this program on a sacred note, I invite our second year student Avinash Pandey to sing the Saraswati Vandana. I also invite all our esteemed dignitaries to please come on stage for lighting the lamp.
यहाँ पे उपस्थित समस्त श्रेष्ठगण एवं शिक्षकगण एवं यहाँ पे उपस्थित समस्त विद्यार्थीगण का हार्दिक स्वागत है। आप सभी को हमारे तरफ से प्रणाम। आज इस शुभ अवसर के दिन सरस्वती माता जी को हम याद करते हुए एक भजन के माध्यम से आप सभी का स्वागत करते हैं और आपके उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करते हैं। अतः आप सभी अपने अपने स्थानों पर खड़े होकर माता सरस्वती का हार्दिक रूप से स्वागत करें एवं अपने उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करें। या कुंदेर तुषार हार धवला, या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता, या वीणा वरदंड वंदित कला, या श्वेत पद्मासना, या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकरस्य प्रतिभिः देवेश वंदिता, क्षमा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषायापहा। वाहिनी ज्योतिर्मय निर्झर कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर जगमग जग कर दे बीना वाहिनी वर दे बीना वाहिनी वर दे नव गति नव लय तार छंद रव नव गति नव लय तार छंद रव नवल कंठ नव जलद मंद्र रव नवल कंठ नव जलद मंद्र रव नव नभ के नव विहद लिंग को नव नभ के नव विहद लिंग को नव पर नव स्वर दे बीना वादिनी वर दे बीना वादिनी वर दे बीना वादिनी वर दे बीना वादिनी वर दे। सरस्वती माता की जय।
Thank you so much, Avinash, for such a divine and melodious start. We also welcome Professor V.S. Satyal, Advisor to Chancellor, for embracing this occasion with his presence. Thank you, sir.
It gives me an immense pleasure to invite our esteemed member of LTSU family, Dr. Rajiv Mahajan, Registrar LTSU. He has been a backbone of our institution, ensuring that all the administrative functions run smoothly and efficiently. His dedication and attention to detail and commitment to the welfare of our students and faculty have been invaluable to our university's success. I request you, sir, to please share your thoughts with us and welcome our new students to this institution.
Dear students, good morning to everyone. First of all, I heartily welcome our keynote speaker of the day, Vibhavini ji, Mrs. Anuma Malhotra, the Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Vijender Singh Arora, Dr. S.B.S. Kamji, V.K. Sani, all deans, principals, and teachers of the department, all family members of the students, those that joined us today. I heartily welcome all of you in the orientation program of the Lambrel Tech Skill University on the behalf of the whole family of the Lambrel Tech Skill University. Dear students, as you have started a new journey in the university, and on the behalf of the university, I assure you that during the journey of your academic career, we will definitely support you on every step, not only academically, but in every and all aspects relating to your life. Whenever we start a new journey, we find many difficulties because of the new environment, but the university will support you in such a in the university. Just like in the other universities, most of the universities are doing their effort for the output for the students. But in the Lamb Skill University, we are trying for the outcome of the students. And what is the outcome here? Where we are happening, we are trying for the students. That is the knowledge and skill after the completion of the degree or your course. Because the skill and knowledge is a direct link with the employability of the student after completion of the degree. But for that things, I also request all of you that you have to work hard to gain the skills. एक छोटी सी quotation है, just like for the thinking way, every person having a different thinking in their mind. Just like a simple word and. All of you are familiar with the word and, E and D. A person can assume and mean everything has been over. But in another word, and mean effort never dies. It's a start of the new journey. So it will be your way for the thinking, that how you will think and how will you motivate yourself. Because whenever you motivate yourself, you will definitely get good results. Your effort will never die. It will give you a better outcome, better knowledge and better skills. We have a dedicated team for it that is continuously working for it. Just like we have a team, we have a team of the IBM. We have experts from the various resources, those are available with us, those will sharpen your skills during your stay in the university. And finally, the result will be a skilled worker which can work in the industry as per the requirement of the industry, because the student will be trained itself in the university as per the requirement or as per the need of the university. So once again, I welcome all of you and I assure you that in case of any problem, any difficulty, you are 100% free to discuss your matter with your guide, with your mentor, with your dean or any administrative person of the university. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir, for welcoming our students, and thanks for your wise words. Now it's my distinct honor to invite Professor Dr. Joginder Singh Arora, Executive Dean LTSU, to address us. He has been a guiding light for our academic community, leading with a vision that blends innovation, academic excellence, and a deep commitment. Sir, we are truly privileged to have you with us today, and we eagerly anticipate your inspiring words.
Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. A.S. Chawla ji, dignitaries on the stage, the deans and heads of various faculties, dedicated team of University School of Engineering and Technology under the dedicated Dean Mr. Thami, and dear students. बेटे मैंने आपसे तीन चार बातें करनी है, छोटी छोटी सी। आप लोगों ने फिल्म देखी होगी जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा, प्रोड्यूस बाय फरहान अख्तर, डायरेक्टेड बाय जोया अख्तर एंड स्क्रिप्ट रिटन बाय रीमा काफिरी। ये फिल्म आपने देखी, एक फिल्म बेटे आपने बनानी है। ये टाइम ना मिलेगा दोबारा 24 to 28, ये टाइम ना मिलेगा दोबारा। इसकी स्क्रिप्ट आपने लिखनी है, आपने डायरेक्ट करनी है, आपने प्रोड्यूस करनी है। इट इज अप टू यू व्हाट टाइप ऑफ स्टोरी यू राइट एंड व्हाट टाइप ऑफ रिकॉग्निशन यू मेक आउट ऑफ दैट। ये जो समय है ना, समा, आप लोगों का समा इतना वैल्यूएबल है ना, आप लोगों को एहसास ही नहीं है, एहसास ही नहीं है, इसकी कीमत भी नहीं है। ये समा दोबारा कभी नहीं आएगा आपकी लाइफ में। अगर आप इसको रिस्पेक्ट करते हो समय को, समा आपको रिस्पेक्ट देगा। अगर आप अपने दोस्त के रिस्पेक्ट करते हो ना, आपका दोस्त आपको रिस्पेक्ट देता है। अगर आप समय की रिस्पेक्ट करोगे, समय आपको रिस्पेक्ट देगा। अगर आप समय की रिस्पेक्ट करोगे, समय आपको बख्शेगा नहीं। यू आर टू मेक प्रॉपर यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ योर टाइम। आपने बेटे अपनी पहचान बनानी है, पहचान बनानी है, डिफरेंट फ्रॉम अदर्स, डिफरेंट फ्रॉम अदर्स। आई सर्वड एट खालसा कॉलेज अमृतसर फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 4 decades। मैंने अपनी पहचान बनाई। I was the only one among all the teachers who had 14 degrees to my credit, degrees and diplomas to my credit. I was the only one at Khalsa College Amritsar who had written 24 books. No one had written those number of books. मैंने पहचान बनाई, आप लोगों ने अपनी पहचान बनानी है। You have to be different from others. अगर आप different बन जाते हो, you will find its value in the real life. आप लोगों को ढेर सारी शुभ शाम देते हुए I welcome you all to this elaborate tech skill university, Dr. Punjab. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. Your guidance will continue to motivate all of us. Now, I am privileged to invite a visionary leader and the driving force behind our institution's continued growth and success, Professor Dr. A.S. Chawla, our esteemed Vice Chancellor. Professor Chawla has been a beacon of inspiration, guiding our university with his wisdom, integrity, and forward thinking. Sir, we are honored to have you with us and eagerly await your words of guidance.
Mr. Vikarudin, Ms. Anu, my colleagues on the dais, my colleagues sitting in front of me, students, ladies and gentlemen. I was walking through all of the crowd right from the time when I entered this hall, some 30-35 minutes ago. I was trying to compare what it was last year and what it is now. I find massive difference. So, you also find a difference? And the major difference is the way you are looking. In a kind of dress, kind of shirts you all are wearing, and in fact difference starts from here. Well, I appreciate for that our finance controller, Mr. Vimal, who will be always be talking about that we must be very particular about the walk and talk of the students that we can see today. Normally, when I speak to my students, there is one thing which I always try to find in them. And that something is what they used to dream in the early childhood and how they progressed in their life to the stage you are here. बचपन में ना सपने सब देखते हैं ना सब देखते हैं, चाहे वो बहुत ही गरीब फैमिली से हो या अनंत अंबानी हो, सपने तो सब देखते हैं और एक जैसे देखते हैं जब सब बच्चे होते हैं, लेकिन रिसोर्सेज में फर्क होता है. देयर इज अ डिफरेंस इन द रिसोर्सेज व्हिच ईच फैमिली may have. Some may have big resources, some may have less resources, and you are not in a position to translate at that particular time your all dreams. लेकिन धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ते हैं, एक ऐसी स्टेज आती है जहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ अब हमारे अपने अंदर अपने सपनों को साकार करने की एक सिचुएशन डेवलप हो जाती है. जैसे डॉक्टर जोगिंदर अभी कह रहे थे कि ये लाइफ जिसमें अब आप आ गए हो, ये दोबारा नहीं मिलने वाली. यदि दोबारा नहीं मिलने वाली तो क्या सिर्फ आप फ्यूचर स्किल्स ही पढ़ोगे? क्या आप इंजीनियरिंग ही पढ़ोगे? ये सब लोग कहेंगे, हमारे डीन्स कहेंगे कि इनको हम ये पढ़ाएंगे वो पढ़ाएंगे, फ्यूचर स्किल्स में बहुत अच्छा आगे बढ़ने का मौका देंगे. मैं थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे इन लोगों से डिफर करता हूँ. मैं तो कहता हूँ कि यही मौका है, जिस तरीके के कॉम्प्लेक्सेस जिनमें आप पहले जीते रहे हो, उन कॉम्प्लेक्सेस से बाहर आने का मौका है. मैं तो ये भी सजेस्ट करता हूँ कि मेक श्योर 1 घंटा ग्राउंड में तो जाना ही है, 1 घंटा तो खेलना भी है. Because my personal feeling is that if you are involved in the activities other than academics, whether they relates to sports or innovative hobbies, they bring much closer to all of you to the academics as well as अपने जो कुछ शौक हैं, जो अपने ख्वाब हैं, उनको पूरा करने के लिए. तो इस एस्पेक्ट को भूलना मत. जब आप यहाँ पे हो तो अपनी सारी आकांक्षाओं को पूरा करना इसी दौरान, क्योंकि फिर जैसे डॉक्टर जोगिंदर बोल रहे थे, ये मौका दोबारा नहीं मिलेगा. There are so many people who have complexes. कोई कहेगा मेरे को इंग्लिश बोलनी नहीं आती, कोई कहेगा मैं कम्युनिकेट प्रॉपरली नहीं कर सकता किसी से, and they will keep on having all those complexes inside them. आपने सब आपकी बात कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन सिर्फ यही एक जगह है, यही एक समय है जब आप कुछ भी करो उसको कोई ध्यान नहीं करने वाला, आप अपने कॉम्प्लेक्सेस से बाहर आ जाओगे. लेकिन जब आप 4 साल के बाद, मैं 4 नहीं कहता 3 साल कहता हूँ, जब आप 3 साल के बाद अपनी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ शुरू करोगे तो ये मौका आपको कोई नहीं देगा दोबारा. अपने कॉम्प्लेक्सेस से बाहर आने के लिए दोबारा मौका आपको नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि वहाँ से शुरू होती हैं जेलसीज, वहाँ से शुरू होते हैं कंपटीशन, वहाँ से शुरू होता है एक दूसरे को नीचा ऊंचा जैसे भी कुछ करना हो. लेकिन स्टूडेंट लाइफ एक ऐसी लाइफ है जहाँ पर ये सब कुछ नहीं होता. स्टूडेंट लाइफ में आप सब कुछ वो कर सकते हो बिना किसी चीज़ की बॉदरेशन के, अपनी पर्सनालिटी को निखार सकते हो. अब आ गया दूसरा हिस्सा इसका. ये तो मैंने आपकी एस्पिरेशंस की बात की, दूसरा पार्ट इसका ये है कि इस प्रोसेस में हम आपके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं। ये तो अब डिपेंड करेगा कि आप हमसे क्या मांग करते हैं। आई बिलीव ऑल ऑफ यू must have the courage to challenge the wisdom of anyone. If you will have the courage to challenge the wisdom, new paradigm will emerge. तो जो आपके मन में है, जो आपकी आकांक्षाएं हैं, उससे बाहर निकलकर हमें बताना होगा कि हमें ये अपने आप को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, अपनी पर्सनालिटी को निखारने के लिए, अपने आप को बहुत दक्ष बनाने के लिए ये सब कुछ चाहिए। एंड आई कैन अश्योर यू ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ लैमरिन टेक स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी दैट वी विल प्रोवाइड यू एवरी सच थिंग विच इज फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ योर पर्सनालिटी इन टर्म्स ऑफ communication, in terms of the way you walk and talk, in terms of achieving any level of efficiency and effectiveness in your life. मैं आप सब लोगों का आज लैमरिन टेक स्किल यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से वेलकम करता हूँ। सब लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं, कुछ ना कुछ आपके साथ they'll keep on sharing their ideas. लेकिन ये एक बिगनिंग है, ये एक शुरुआत है। इसके बाद अक्सर हम आपस में मिलते रहेंगे और आपकी जो अपनी लाइफ में ऊंचाइयों को छूने की रास्ते में जो कठिनाइयाँ आने वाली हैं, उनको हम साथ मिलके, उनको हम सब इकट्ठे होके विल ट्राई टू मीट ऑल ऑफ दोज। And I assure you, you will have the best of the time for learning. You will have the best of the time to develop yourself. You will have best of the time to move around. You will have the best of the time to feel great about your 4 years or 3 years of life that you are going to spend in Lambert Technical University campus. Thank you very much. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom and for gracing our audience. I hope the students are excited to meet and interact with our guest of honor, so we won't keep you awake. To be inspired is great, but to be an inspiration is an honor. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Vikarudin Surki, the delivery head at IBM. With a distinguished career spanning several decades in technology sector, Mr. Surki has been a pivotal force in shaping the landscape of IT delivery and innovation. Under his leadership, IBM has consistently delivered cutting-edge solutions and services, driving transformative change for clients around the globe. His deep expertise, strategic vision, and commitment to excellence make him a truly remarkable leader in the industry. So please, students, welcome me in joining and welcoming Mr. Vikarudin Surki.
सत श्री अकाल, नमस्ते। మన ఆంధ్ర వాళ్ళు తెలంగాణ రాయలసీమ కొంచెం లేట్ పైకి చాలు కూర్చోండి కూర్చోండి। సో అందరూ బాగున్నారా? ఇంకొకసారి లేదు। జై బాలయ్య, కూర్చోండి। Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, and Dean sir, thank you so much, and the entire faculty fraternity. మన ఆంధ్ర వాళ్ళకి వీళ్ళు వచ్చేయమని హిందీలో చెప్పారు, ఏమైనా అర్థమైందా మీకు? అర్థమైందా లేదా? కొంచెం కూడా అర్థం కాలేదా? ఓకే. सो जैसे मैं जैसे सब लोग आए, इंट्रोडक्शन वो शेर क्या था मुझे ठीक से याद नहीं, मैं भी शुरुआत करता हूँ एक शेर से, इजाज़त हो तो। हम भी दरिया हैं, अपना हुनर मालूम है, जिस तरफ भी चल पड़ेंगे रास्ता हो जाएगा। ये है हमारे इंजीनियर्स की सोच, एंड दिस हैज टू बी कंटिन्यूअस. ओके. एंड सेकेंडली आई कुड सी माय beloved students, seniors. I could see my designer there, sitting there. So nice of you to wear IBM t-shirts and come here. And my hackathon team is here, who traveled all the way from Chandigarh till Mathura. It was a painstaking journey, but still they did it. And they did a fantastic job. This is what the challenges that we have to accept in life. Okay. Secondly, we talk. कोई भी आता है, कोई भी lectures ये होते हैं, everybody you see they talk of technology, skills, ये करना है, ऐसे करना है. Have you ever known, क्योंकि अभी आप कैंपस में आए हैं, इपड़े मेरो कैंपस లో వచ్చారు, but you should also know, apart from the curriculum activities what you have, your regular classroom trainings, classroom as per your syllabus what you have, that's only a 40 or 50% of the portions. Okay, but the rest, what depends is your interpersonal skills, your personal development skills, your communication skills. This message is for the Andhra or Telangana or other students who couldn't understand Hindi, but this is a golden opportunity. So this is what industries look at, collaboration. How do you collaborate with one another? How do you form teams? How do you communicate within the team? This is what is the need of the hour today. Right? You walk out of the campus, it's a totally new city for us. Chandigarh this is the first time I think you are coming here, right? In Punjab. Yes? See, it's totally different thing, totally different variety of food, totally different variety of people, and you have a lot of new things, new challenges. At the same time, you are far away from home, but you are here for a purpose. That's what it is today. This is what is needed. Okay. Everything is smart nowadays. You talk of smart campus, smart phone, smart laptop, smart classroom, smart auditorium. Everything is smart, except the people. We are not smart. So how do we become smart nowadays? This is what we need to think about. And apart from this, what you need to think about in these 4 years. जोगीधर साहब ने बहुत ही अच्छी बात कही कि जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा, राइट. उसके अलावा उन्होंने एक चीज़ भी कही थी, ये वक्त नहीं मिलेगा दोबारा. ये 4 साल जो है, these 4 years, okay, these 4 years, if you give your time, dedication, and learn and achieve something, you have a goal, you achieve it, the next 40 years will be yours. You can lead a good life. And if you don't do anything in these 4 years, the next 40 years, you will repent for it. It's as simple as that. This is what it means. Okay? The industry expectations have changed now. Industries are working in a different direction. If you look at the job opportunities, what exist in the market, these are based on technologies that we have not heard of. 40% of the jobs that are available in the market, we have not heard of these technologies at all. But how do we do it? Okay, and apart from that, if you look at other opportunities, what the world is giving you, your personal skills, your entrepreneurship skills, startups. See, every 10th house in Bangalore has a startup. People are making money. I'm not sure if you would have heard or seen this message on WhatsApp that came last week. One of the engineering students, he got an internship, and immediately after a week or so, he went to the CEO and said, "Sorry sir, I'm not working." Then he asked, "Why?" "Sir, I have got fundings for my startup." This is the thought. This is what the thought. The government is also supporting you. And you people are so lucky. You are all in the comfort zone. And this is one such platform. Labyrinth Tech Skills University provides you 24/7. You walk in the evening, your labs are open, your faculties are there, you have a wonderful set of faculties who are supporting you, who are talking to you every day, and you have industry collaborators. I'm not just talking about IBM, there are so many people. It's not only about IBM. We are here, not here to make you IBM ready, we are here to make you industry ready. But how do you go for this? These things you have to take up. Work on realistic things. You don't have to work on any data which is already being used. Many students come to us and ask, "Sir, I need a project." I can give thousands of projects. That's not at all a problem. I can even give you the data sets. But what is the point in working which has already been pre-worked? Okay? And coming forward from this year onwards, even for the seniors and the freshers who have joined, let me assure you, we will be collaborating with many other global educational universities. We will be creating groups. We will be creating community groups. Have you heard about OWASP group? Cyber security group. We will be coming strongly with these groups. We have already connected, and some of the Labyrinth Tech Skills University students, we have taken their database and we are going to connect them on groups. And we will form a GitHub group as well. And we will ensure that whatever the data you put in, that will be as a private GitHub group. Okay. We will form an IBM student development group as well. And we will also form a Google development group. These are things that the measures what we are going to do. Tomorrow we have a very crucial strategic meeting, and all these things will be discussed and how to enhance your career opportunities. So coming back to Labyrinth Tech Skills University, you have a fantastic breeding platform here, where multi-specializations are there, and where industry people, IBMers who come to the campus and start guiding you, you can connect with them. This message is for each and every student. You can start connecting them, you can talk to them. We are also coming up with some new mobile-based applications where you can directly interact with the project leads who are already working in IBM. I think you are in 3rd or 4th semester. There's another major event that is happening in Bangalore, 18th or 19th. There's a major event that is happening in Bangalore. We have taken this initiative to conduct this event. But having said this event is so unique because we are not the ones who are assessing these events. We have invited IBM HR heads to come and see the students, how they perform. And I'm sure maybe by October or November we'll sit and plan this. We will be having yet again an IBM Innovation Center for Education day in this campus. We'll have an IBM ICE day. We will get in recruiters to it. This is where the platform, this is where you need to show what you guys are capable of, coming up with some unique solutions, coming up with some new things. This is what industry expects. And another data which I am telling you is, it's very scary, but this is a fact what is happening in the industry. Today we are in September. Still we have October, November, December, 3 months to go. And this data is still September. 1,50,214 employees globally have been asked to leave the organizations. They have been either removed from jobs or they have been asked to leave. So कितना हो गया? 8 महीने में 1,50,000. It's very scary. But you know the reason for this. It's not money. They call it as rapid innovation that has been taken place, and employees are not willing to learn. Employees are not willing to adapt, and there's a lot of automation that has happened which has taken its place. This is the reason which is being given for the layoffs. Why I am telling you is, adapting to the emerging technologies has become the key feature now. How quickly you can adapt. You have a small mobile phone in your pocket, you buy an Apple phone, how quickly you adapt to this. You need to adapt to these emerging technologies, there is no other way around for it. And I have also heard many students have worked in this campus in making this as a smart campus. That's what I heard last time when I was here. Smart lighting systems or something they have worked upon. This is a pride moment for us. And we also have connected the students to IITs in Rupert and everybody, and some of the students also have worked on some projects with them. This time it is much more beyond that. We are talking about each and every activity, whatever you do on internet, it has been tracked. You have to prove your credentials on the internet. One simple way of doing it. Whatever the achievements you have been getting it, post it. Make a huge noise out of it. Connect to the right people. Instagram is not about just posting reels. It's all about connection. It's all about collaboration. 15 to 20% of the internships happens on Insta. Without resume, without anything. It's just they watch your skills, what you're doing. ये चीज आपको करना है. Okay? Obviously, of course, we are there to guide you, we are there to mentor you, and we will support you in all possible ways. What I mean to say is, move out of your comfort zone. You have to walk out of the comfort zone, you have to walk out of the campus, you go out of the campus, collect data and come back. And then start working on this real-time data. We are there to mentor you. Our project leads are there to mentor you. Even today while I was coming, I was just talking to the project lead yesterday, and he told he needs 10 students who are really very good in Python. Because sir, आप मुझे लाके दे दो. मुझे 10 बच्चे चाहिए who's good at Python. And there's one more thing that has come, which I'm going to tell you. There's another offer of internship that has come from NITTR. What it means, 2 months you have to go and work there. It's a continuous learning there, upskilling is what you call. And it's a paid internship. They take care of your entire stay, food, accommodation, everything. See, people are willing to spend. You will be working in incubation centers. I'm not sure how many of you know what an incubation center means. This is a breeding ground for the entrepreneurship development program. Many entrepreneurs have been collaborated there. आपको उस पे काम करना है. So, having said all this, I don't want to take much time, but definitely one thing is for sure, you need to skill up yourself. This is where the market is, irrespective of any technology you learn. Technology is no longer a parallel line, they meet one another. You talk about any domain you talk about. You talk about healthcare, you talk about banking and finance, you talk about textile, automobile, space, sports, agriculture, everybody needs technology. What it means? More job opportunities for you. Beyond job opportunities, what you can think is how you can have your own developments. Students are earning money. They are earning money more than me. Every month they are making money lakhs. You check your YouTube channels, how much they are making. You do a research, what's the average per average income of a student. I was just telling you, Bangalore, every 10,000 in Bangalore has a startup. I walk down my lane, there are nearly 6 to 7 startups. It's not even just next door. I asked the student, how much do you earn? He easily said 4 lakhs. This is what students are doing. Companies have started to outsource projects to freelancers now. It's a cost-effective model. Instead of bringing resource in the organization, spending on infrastructure, companies have started to outsource. I can give you an example. Zomato, biggest outsourcer. Swiggy, your Ola, Uber, Trivago, GoIbigo. If you just go and look at the website and do a research, how many projects they have outsourced. You go to GitHub, though it is private, but I can give you a couple of links. You go to GitHub and see how many projects have been forked. So this is the end of the day. You need skills, and if you have to become industry ready. Industries are no longer looking for resources who are not industry ready or not ready to be deployed on day one. They expect the students to come into the campus, start working on the projects right from day one. If you look at last year's data also, Infosys laid off 1,500 freshers. It was all there in the newspapers. You must have read it. You know, ask the reason why. They told the student, go back to your campus, learn what we want. It is not what you want. You have to do it. Our requirements are different. Our project materials are different, and you are learning something else. So the industry, you have to match these expectations. That's where you stand out from the rest. Of course, each and everyone will get a job. But how will you be preferred in the market? That's the difference. So being the best will make you number one. And being unique will make you the only one. And thank you very much, and we'll meet you soon, and we'll come up with a lot of activities for you. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you so much, sir. Your keynote was incredibly moving and thought-provoking. I can see it impacted our students quite deeply. We are grateful for your inspiring words and for sharing a wealth of knowledge and experience. And now we have our guest speaker, our keynote addresser, Mrs. Anu Kaushal Malhotra. I'm delighted to introduce you, ma'am. She is renowned for her expertise in leadership, NLP coach, and as an author. Her insights will significantly shape the personality of our students and the entire community. We are privileged to have you, ma'am, and please, I request you to share your knowledge with us. Please give a huge round of applause for ma'am.
Thank you so much. Awesome afternoon. And chala thanks and welcome to everyone from Andhra, Telangana. I was dying to talk in Telugu. Etla unnaru mi andaru? That's great. That's so nice. Miss Chestunnara? Home, Andhra, food, everything miss Chestunnara? I'm sure very soon you will start loving it here, so you will not be missing your Andhra food and Telangana things anymore, because I've started enjoying here, okay? Anyways, once again, I'd like to rise to the occasion and welcome you all to your journey here at Labyrinth Tech Skills University, your campus, your home for the next 4 years. That would actually prepare you for the coming 40 years, as Sir has told you already, right? So we welcome you all, and before I dive in, I certainly would like to thank, all the dignitaries. I'm little feeling daunting sitting out here with all the great pacemakers here, so thank you so much. Starting with VC Sir, Honorable VC Sir, thank you so much. And all the other pacemakers, Dhami Sir, those who have thought about this opportunity of me coming down here and talking to all of you. Chala happy ga unnanu, kani koncham nervous kuda. Okay, so let's get started. I was just thinking, what do I need to talk? Because as a leadership coach, I thought, let me begin this session with a wonderful quote that would inspire you all. But anyways, all the quotations are being said, and I think the assistant professors, those who are, giving all the introductory speeches, have also done with shairi. So shairi ho gayi hai, quotations ho gaye hain, and as an author, I thought, let me begin this with a wonderful story that will inspire you all. But then I thought maybe I'll keep it for the next time so that when I come down, maybe I'll share a story. But for today, this being such an important day for all of us, I think it's really good if I can leave you all with some action steps. Would that work? Just 6 or 7 action steps that would actually help you to understand, hey, what are we supposed to do? It's just the first year. We are thinking about success. We are rooting for your success. We are rooting for your happiness, not just success, remember that. Here at Lamron Tech Skill University, I believe it's very essential. When we talk about success, I'm sure all of them will also agree. When we talk about success, we talk about growth. We talk about development and learning. The number one thing that we prepare all our students, and that's all of you. When I talk about success, remember, number one thing, the action step for all of you is fail spectacularly. Are you ready to fail spectacularly? Show off your hands, let me know. Or are you scared of failure? Here at Lamron Tech Skill University, I can certainly say that you should have no fear of failure. Why do I say this here? I say this because I see all the young boys and girls actually in the engineering arena. If we don't talk about failure, we cannot really talk about success. Right? So the number one action step would be to make it less complicated. I'm sure Vicaruddin sir was also talking about you have to do a lot of projects, you have to do lots and lots of assignments. But hey, are you just sticking to anything and everything that's given to you in your textbooks? If you're just sticking to that, then you're not ready for the world. And that's the reason I think I was actually making a note of the statistics given by sir. So many freshers, we actually look at you, because when I work with organizations like Tata Power Skill Development Institute, it's about how can we groom you and help you to gain the skill that you become a part of the future workforce. It is really scary that after 6 months, those students who are actually gaining, say 95 to 96% are sent back. But yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. So what am I asking you to do? Right from this moment on, boys and girls, listen to me. You have started a new life here now. Do not wait that I've got 4 more years. I'll think about some projects. Some was also talking about your dreams. Hey, what are your dreams as an engineer? If I ask a young girl sitting out here, if I ask a young boy sitting out there, will you wait for another 2 or 3 years to get over and then you would dive in and get started with the kind of, prototyping or experimenting something? No. Don't be scared of any failures here at Lamron Tech Skills University. We would love to see you all dance with some bad ideas. I hope every professor would agree with me here, yes? So even if you're attempting and failing over and over again, we will celebrate that. Listen to me. We are here to celebrate even your failures. That's what I'd like to say on behalf of your entire engineering department and LTSU. So never be afraid of going ahead and trying out. That's the best advice we can actually give to engineering students. Okay, so this was the number one point, that is fail spectacularly. So what will be your action item? Okay, Anu, you have told us we need to fail spectacularly. I'm ready to dance with bad ideas. But how do I dance with bad ideas? That's the question. Right? Your action item is number 1, start experimenting. If you have any idea, innovation coming into your mind, talk to your department, talk to your heads, and you can start up, going ahead with the stage of design thinking that we say prototyping or something. So prototyping, experimenting, even if you fail, we don't want you to fear. So that's your number 1 action item. Go back home, think about any engineering idea, innovation that's hitting your mind or something. So will you all promise me to do that? That's the number 1 action item. Yes? Great, that's good. Second point, okay? I think again, all of them are with me when we say that we want you to keep this very clear from this moment on. We are here to help you with the technical skills. We are here to help you with some kind of support that you need. But hey, who is here to give it all to build your own personal brand? So your second action item is, young boys and girls, listen to me. You need to stay proactive. I'm saying again, just because you are, fresher or you're just starting off today, it doesn't mean that you wait for another 2 or 3 years. Then you go ahead and think about preparing your resume, connecting with the professionals. No, you need to be proactive, and I'll tell you how. Once again, show of hands, let me ask you all, how many of you are available online on Facebook platform? Show your hands, raise your hands. Okay, good. Thank you. How many of you are there on Instagram? Wow. Okay, good, thank you. Thank you for being so honest. Okay, the last one. How many of you have your profile on LinkedIn platform? And you're all engineering students. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think yes, I certainly would like to make this point, curating your online presence, boys and girls. Just type in your name. Let's suppose if I type my name, Anu Kaushal Malhotra, on Google, what are the images that will pop out? And what are the content that's coming? That's what I think even Sir was talking about. What's your digital footprint that you're leaving behind? We work with organizations, we work with colleges, and I know big companies like Google, Infosys, Convergys, whatever you say, name it. We would not first see your resume. We will first type in your name, try to see what all are you doing, right? So today's action item, boys and girls, type your name, check your name in Google, see what are the things popping up on Google when you write your name. And is that the same image that you would like to show to the professional arena? Right? So please make sure you do this second item, right? Another thing what you can do is, from today on, when you're on LinkedIn, if you don't have a profile, please create one, okay? Once you create your profile, try to connect with those professionals, those organizations that interest you. Every month, please make a mental note or write down. But these are really necessary points. I want you to have your professional profile and connect with at least 3 organizations or 3 professionals every month. Just imagine after a few months how you would change, you would see the transition, because you are what you see, what you read, with whom you interact. That's it. So start interacting on that professional platform. You should not be on Facebook. That's something that I will not advise. Sorry for being so blunt. But then yes, I certainly would like to see you all coming on LinkedIn and connecting with the professionals in your arena of interest. Can we all do that today? Once you go back and open your laptops or cell phone, do that. That's the second action item that I'd like you all to do. Okay? The third very important thing that I'd request and I'd urge you all to do is, I'm sorry, maybe here some of them would disagree with me, okay? Because everyone is again talking about success, everyone is talking about you need to be passionate, everyone is talking about you need to be a leader, isn't it? But what if I say, young boys and girls, listen to me. I personally do not want you to be leaders. I don't want you to be leaders at all. I want you to be ethically passionate leaders. Not just a leader, but an EPL. We term this as an EPL. Now, why do I say this to you all? Why am I saying this to you? I'm saying this because I've met so many youngsters with a whole lot of passion. It's good to stay passionate, but most of the youngsters, unfortunately, are clouded by this passion. So boys and girls, if you're passionate about something, if you are an EPL, you would like to judge whatever you're passionate about on two filters. One, first, yes, I need to have some kind of interest in that if I'd like to do that, for sure. But then is it just my sole interest that I need to see and then just go ahead and do that thing? No, I think there's another filter that you all need to weigh on, and that is ethically what I'm doing is right or not. So that's an EPL, and believe me, in today's world, nobody is looking out for leaders. You know, when we work with Tatas, when we work with other companies, they say we are not looking out for leaders. We require someone who is ethically passionate leader, able to manage and take people along, have that value system, have that belief system. One such leader, because I've been closely working with Tata Power, I can say Ratan Tata. I think he's an EPL, perfect example. How many of us remember 2008, the Taj Hotel in Mumbai, the terrorist attack? We all remember? Yes, son. Very, very tragic event. But you know what? All of us, those who work with Tata very closely, we know what Ratan Tata has done. Taken care of every single employee and everyone who were actually injured in a way, or they were no more, sadly, they were taken care by Ratan Tata. But does that make him an EPL? He did something more than that to earn this title. What did he do? You know what? All the vendors that Pani Puri Wala and all those things, were there. All those vendors were standing out during this terrorist attack. And he has actually paid the compensation even to those vendors. So going beyond his responsibility, he has paid and taken care of them. He or she is then called as an EPL. Well, we don't need such a tragic event always to showcase our EPL. It could be you all can also be an EPL. Maybe there is some matter in the college that's taking place, right? And you feel strongly about it. You have to talk to your professors. So how would you handle this matter ethically, politely, keeping the value system in mind, right? So what would be your action item for this pointer? I think write down 3 such passionate things that you would love to do and weigh it on the scale of ethics also. For example, you must be crazy about watching Instagram reels, you're passionate about it. But is it adding any value to the society, to the community or not? So is it worth spending 2 hours or 3 hours? So this is one action item that you all can do. Is that okay? You all will do it? Great. Okay. Let's talk about, because this is LTSU, this is Lamron Skills University. Another action item for all of you would be to develop your skills, to develop your confidence, and certainly when we're talking about engineers, because I've worked a lot with engineers, sometimes mechanical engineers. I was also an HR head. I was working in Hyderabad, okay? Chala manchi company, chala manchi managers. I had a brilliant chance to work with those managers. They were great engineers, but they were also amazing communicators. I was amazed. I can never forget working that 2 or 3 years with Mr. Vasuramaiti and Mr. Venkat Reddy. EMUG, I don't know how many of you know EMUG, Engineers Masters User Group, SR Nagar, okay, and then it was a joint venture taken up by BE Aerospace. So I happen to work in the aerospace industry. But now what I see when I meet engineering students is they are not confident about their communication skills at all. Forget about not being confident in communication skills. Many students are not even confident, right? If today I ask you to do just one very quick thing mentally, if I ask you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, boys and girls, everyone, today's date, September 4th, 2024, my communication skills on a scale of 1 to 10 is how much? 10 being the best. Do you feel you're a really good communicator? Put yourself 9 or 10. If you feel you're not, give yourself 2 or 3, whatever. The same in confidence. Where do you stand in terms of confidence? Give yourself that score. Anyone who is making notes by any chance? Show of hands. of action items and pointers that I'm saying. Anyone, at least single person. Being an author and a writer, I believe that when you ink it, you think it. Okay, great. We have someone representing IB and making notes. We have Dhami sir also making notes. That's amazing. That's amazing. I would be happy if anyone was making notes. Anyways, I hope you'll remember this. Give yourself a score. And when you follow all these action items that we're discussing today, check after 21 or 30 days, you will see the change. Okay? Anyways, again, being very, very practical, let me not make it boring and lengthy. How can you improve your communication skills? We were talking about sports, participate in sports, but I'd also say try to be creative, participate in theaters, participate in dramas. Don't just be actors. Sometimes you need to be just a great audience. All the Andhra, Telangana people like me would be very happy that we have an amazing theater here in Chandigarh. That is Tagore Theatre, right? So maybe you can try to go and watch some of the wonderful plays. You will see the confidence of actors. You will see how they enact, how do they present, right? So it would give you confidence. It will also enhance your communication skills. Okay, talking about technical skills, boys and girls, again, very common. You are just entering your graduation, the 4 years, but what you can do is, any one area that you're passionate about and you really want to improve, you can certainly take your professor's help. But then other than that, what can you do yourself to build your own brand? What are you doing? Where are you investing your time? On Instagram Reels? No, please don't do that. Be online. Try to, go ahead for some short-term course, MOOCs, massive open online learning courses, boys and girls. Today, your action item is, I want you to go back home, see one good MOOC, find out that MOOC for 3 months, enroll yourself in that. We can manage time. Time is not a problem. So this is another action item. I'll be happy to see you do once you get back home. Okay? Right? The last thing, I don't know how many of you really know about MOOC. Okay, the last thing I'd like to say is, I was talking about LinkedIn, but then I'd like to also ask you all, those who are really interested, maybe sir can also guide. There is the international professional body, which is IEEE. Anyone who knows the full form of this? IEEE. Every engineering student should be aware of that. IEEE, Institute of Electronics and Electrical Engineering, right? It is headquartered in New York. How many of you have actually visited the website? If not, please make sure that you visit it today. They offer many online programs. They offer membership. Be a member of these kind of professional bodies. Don't wait that once I finish my graduation, then I will upload my digital resume and LinkedIn. Right from this moment on. Telugu, Andhra Vallu, CSO. How many of you know that? Meeku telsa CSO? No. There is a computer society in Hyderabad, very famous. Check that, boys and girls. Be a part of those kind of organizations. Let me tell you, I've been so lucky, I spent almost, so many years, 2 decades in Hyderabad itself. Once I came back to Jalandhar first in Punjab, up north, the first thing I did was, because I'm a management student, I enrolled myself with IMA, All India Management Institution, and then with the JMA, that is Jalandhar Management Association. That has really helped me to get so much work just sitting at home. I'm talking about TPSDI again and again, Tata Power Skill Development Institution. You know what I do? I coolly sit at home, I connect with students in Mumbai, and I groom them in communication. I don't have to run around. Why, boys and girls? I'm getting paid so nicely sitting at home. Why? Because I have invested in personal branding. I have curated my online presence, and I'd be happy to see you all doing that. Okay, so find out about these organizations. That would really help you. Now, I think you're all getting tired, but I hope some of you would have got the action items. The last thing that I'd like to say is nothing ever is bigger than your life and happiness. Okay, so don't stress yourself. End of the day, we are so proud of each one of you. For us, for the entire LTSU, you are invaluable. Okay, we cannot really quantify the kind of power you people carry. So just try to be happy anytime ever you feel that you're stressed, you're feeling a little depressed, missing out on your home. Just number one thing, remember, communicate. Don't keep it to yourself, because we want you to have an amazing life here. So congratulations once again on beginning your new life now. Thank you so much.
It is with great appreciation that we extend our heartfelt thanks to ma'am for your motivational words. Your words have resonated deeply, and your ability to connect with the audience is truly remarkable. It is my great pleasure now to introduce a distinguished leader, Mr. Sachin Jain, co-founder eForce Private Limited. Sir have been an instrumental in driving innovation and success at eForce Private Limited. I request Sir to please come upon the stage and share his thoughts with our students.
So good afternoon, and all the dignitaries, good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me here. तो आप लोगों ने काफ़ी बातें सुना, अवकाश सर ने भी बहुत बातें किया, मैं भी किया, बाकी बीसी सर ने सबने आपको बातें बताया. तो those all are important parts of a student life. Or the aim, we are in a professional course, and all of you will be having a corporate life, a professional life after 3-4 years. तो मैं आपको यहाँ पर I will just tell you the basics. So my focus, my topic for today's talk is basics. We all are thinking big things in life. We all think that we should do this, and we want to become this. We want to have 50 lakh package. We want to have 25 lakh package. This is the company we want to work with. This is the projects we want to complete. These are the things we want to do. Am I right? Everybody is looking for that. So what is happening in today's youth? Most of the youth is watching reels on Instagram, and they are listening to the motivational speaker and making big dreams. But what they miss is the basics. So there is a dream, there is a step of getting a 50 lakh job. There is a process to get a job in Google, Facebook, Amazon. Okay? But to reach up to that level, we have to step up. We have to take small steps. And what we all do, and what we all, many times, we also did that, those mistakes in our college life. That's why I am using the word we. So we all have big dreams, but many times we forget the basics. Okay? So my suggestion, my one point for all of you today is कि just be on the basics. When I used to study engineering in 2000 to 2004, I did engineering from a private college. At that time, most of the students, they were on the just examination pass. We have to pass the exam. That was the motto. But what we used to do is, me and my roommate, we used to go to Nahi Sadak at the starting of the semester, and we buy all the books. Like all the foreign writers we used to buy. So almost 3,000, 4,000 rupees it cost. one semester 5 subjects, one subject 3 to 4 books. Every book is 150 to 200 rupees that time. I don't know what is the cost is spent. So almost 3,000, 4,000 rupees is spent at the starting of the semester. And that is not a big money. But we go there, we bring the book, 20 books we take starting of the semester. And then we used to study those topics from those books. And what it gives us, I clear gate in the first attempt, third year. Because of those books only. Because we were very much clear about the basis. So that was the thought. Second is, finally I cleared the gate and then I went to IIT. And this is just because we were very much clear, and that time we were very much clear about the basic concept, basic thought. And that time in North India, almost I think 4 or 5 people in North India cleared the gate in year 2004. That time gate was not an option in North India. Maximum people comes from the south. They do 2 year, 3 year coaching and then you come for IIT for masters. So this is one thing. Second thing is the, तो अभी जो आपका subjects है, जो whatever subjects you are studying, whatever concepts you are getting, try to enhance your skills in those subjects first. Try to make small projects, try to learn new things in those areas. So stick to the basics. Again I am saying this thing, कि big things are there, okay, that's fine. But stick to basic is very, very important. So this is my message to all of you. And employability, as we are in Lamlin Tech Skills University, and Lamlin means alignment. We have already told you many times in the counseling session. And skilling is one part of life. Job and getting job, getting employment is just a very, very small part. But getting skill, be ready for the industry is a much, much bigger thing than that. If you are ready for the industry, if you are getting skilled, sir already told what, no matter what language you are studying, so technology can any day change, language can any day change. But if you know the basics, if your concepts are clear, any language you can adopt, any skills you can acquire. But again, it is, you have to do your basic. So मेरे पास we run as a company and we got many calls for the jobs, especially for the BTech pass outs. And generally the answer we give is we cannot help you. The reason, the work which has to be completed in 4 years, the learning which you will have in 3 to 4 years time, it cannot be done in 3 to 6 months. There is no shortcut. So when you are studying now a engineering course 3 to 4 years, and you have to be utilize this time your best. Only then you will be ready for the next 40 years of your professional life. So don't waste this time. Try to utilize it maximum. Study is just one part. Skilling does not mean only the technical skills. Skilling also means you have to be participating in the events, participating in the cultural activity, participating in the sports, and you have to evolve as a maybe group leader, maybe a group contributor. So those kinds of skills also needs to be developed apart from the technical skills. Okay? Though there are no big things. Big things तो आपको सोचना ही नहीं है. आप छोटा चीजें करें, small things you do, small achievement you do, and then you slowly progress. So this is my message for today's orientation program, and I hope you all will get success. I being part of your batch, and I wish all of you great success in life. And you become example, like you people have come from 20, 24 different, 22, 23 different states and come here together. You make a culture here that coming years people will see, okay, there is one place, one university in India, the people come from different states, they go together, they have evolved a culture which is being developed in IITs, NIITs in like say 30, 40 years. So we have to develop this culture here in 3 to 4 years. So I wish you best, and I am available. Any help you need. Most of you have my number, also personal number. So you can WhatsApp me anytime for any help, anything you want. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay. So students, right now we are going to have an open panel discussion. It's an opportunity for you to ask any questions, queries, and whatever you have in your minds from our dear panelists. So yes, right now you can have the volunteers. Volunteers, please hand over the mic to the students whoever has any questions.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, the volunteer has a question. The volunteer itself has a question. Good morning, panel members. Good afternoon, panel members. It's an honor to meet you all together in this panel. I have a question. It's divided into parts, ma'am and sir. Mainly it's for Vikaruddin sir and Anuma. First of all, ma'am, I follow you on LinkedIn. Great fan, mesmerized how you spoke. Just mesmerized, ma'am. So, like you said, for the startups, many of the new freshers are very curious that how and what to do when moving on with the startup, and how the government, the big organizations, and everyone can help the students who have an idea and they just want to be guided on how to implement it. And sir, will you help us if like me and my team personally have certain ideas and we are a bit lost on how to move on and how to work on it?
First of all, you are a question back. I know you have a lot of questions. I really like it. And God bless you, and I'm sure you'll become an entrepreneur someday. So the first thing, realistic things. You need to work on realistic things and then connect. You have to start with looking out for incubation centers. Okay. You form a team, you collaborate. You need to form a team, you need to collaborate, and then definitely yes, you need to walk out of the campus. Sitting in the campus, there is no learning. Okay. And coming back to the startups, there are many other ways on how you propose your solutions to the government. Government has its own way of accepting your proposals. You need to do a little bit of research. So you need to do a little bit of research on that. And the other thing is, through these incubation centers, what happens in incubation, there are people who fund the projects. Investors, the real-time investors, what they call. You need to have a close connect with these people, and you need to have unique ideas and unique solutions that you can propose. Okay? Realistic problem statements, unique solutions, and then right connect to the incubation centers. Forget about the funding. Automatically, if your projects are good, you will get a lot of funding. And coming back to support, motivation, obviously you are already self-motivated, you don't need any motivation. But yes, support is always there for you from IBM.
you may walk across into any of the IBM campus in and around Bangalore or so. We will be able to make arrangements for the travels. Everything. We have done this in the past. I mean, I think you have come for the hackathon event also. We have done this in the past. But yes, we are coming up with something called as Entrepreneurship Skills Development Program. This is one of the finest. It has a good curriculum, a self-paced learning curriculum where you have. So I think this is being implemented already here in LTHC. This is what we call as project-based learning curriculum. It is already being implemented. You choose a path where your strengths are. Forget about the domain. You have your own specialization. See how and where you can apply on what domain is of your choice. Okay? And this Entrepreneurship Skills Development Program has a couple of badges that you have to earn. Okay? When you earn these badges, then this will take you to the next level where you get connected to the project leads. Okay? And these project leads are connected to the incubation centers, where I was discussing about this investors are there, and all your NITs, all your IITs people, everybody is involved. So this way you put it leads you. Okay? And obviously, as I said, as I told you earlier, if your solutions are unique and they are fitting into the government's areas or domains, definitely they will come. Okay? And again, I don't think so there is any cap limit for the funding. It starts at 1 CR or something. So I think that should be good enough for yourself.
So sir, is it a good idea to enroll in that program?
Absolutely, you have to. Now, if you want to become an entrepreneur, if you have this confidence that you can do it. But again, preparation is the key for it. How do you start doing this? So you have to start building up your own applications. You have to start promoting this online platforms. Instagram is one such platform where what the man was saying. What do you do in Insta? If I have to ask this question, all the students will say we post reels. But out of these group, only 5 people would say, sir, I have posted my achievements on Insta. See, everybody is watching you. It's free of cost. It doesn't cost you anything at all. But how proactively, how do you make yourself visible in the market? It all depends on you. You don't need a spoon feeding.
Yes sir, so definitely we will enroll in that
Yes,
program.
support is always there from us. You let us know you have a need, you come back to us and submit your proposals or submit your papers, whatever it is, and then I'll connect you to the project. That's an assurance.
Thank you so much sir. Ma'am, like you said, that you work with Tata Skill Development Program. Ma'am, you told that you communicate, you teach students communication there. Is there any way that we can access your teachings? Why not just enrolling in Tata Skill Development Program, but just in any other way possible?
Okay, first of all, big thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never knew I have fans also. So, anyways, that's really good to know. Access to communication videos, I think more than me giving an answer, LTHC can decide whether you can actually have access to those classes and videos or not. Maybe I can come more often, but as of now, I'm afraid we do not have, availability of those kind of material that you're thinking of, communication skills for professionals, because again, it's confidential and it is the property of Tata Powers, I'm afraid. But then, I'd say you're most welcome to connect with me during the weekend. That's what I can say.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It will be a sad moment for me to connect with you on the weekend. And ma'am, honestly speaking, we can request our administration to release more funds to make you as a mentor for communication classes. It will be a great pleasure, ma'am.
More power to you. That's what I say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Being a fresher, I have a very obvious question.
how to enjoy your 4 years of college without spoiling the future, without getting declared in the future of living. I really want to enjoy these 4 years.
I cannot. See, because we have 14 hours daily as a student. 14-15 hours is a big time. It is not a small time. But we generally waste this time. So you have to prioritize your time to enjoy. So enjoy. When I was topper in BTech, I was topper in BTech. I used to watch almost 7 to 8 movies every week. I used to do all the cultural activities. I single-handedly created a big event in Greater Noida 20 years back. I was part of the student committee, cultural committee, dance committee, this, that, in IIT. Okay? So all the things are great. But then you have to miss lot of things. You have to miss your other leisure time kind of things. So you have to first find what is the enjoyment for you. First you have to find what is the enjoyment. What do you mean by the enjoyment? Enjoyment is learning, enjoyment is studying, enjoyment is activity, participation, and then you have to decide your time accordingly. So that is the main thing. The first of thing you ask, are you want to enjoy? But what is enjoy?
Well, I may address this question.
Yeah.
In student life, particularly when you are staying in campus, there are so many things you can do in a corporate way. Normally, I have been suggesting that there should be so many clubs where students are interested in fine arts. They should come together. There are music clubs which can be formed, there are speaking clubs which can be formed, and then lots and lots of sports activities. Sachin has mentioned about early morning, watching movies, that you can actually can have their mobile in their hand and they can watch, they can see on TV and other places. But I would suggest that all of you should be organized according to your hobbies, according to your interests, according to your tastes, forming different clubs within the campus and start doing some activity or the other on daily basis. Anu was talking about Tagore Theatre in Chandigarh. I also remember some 50 years ago, we used to go and see so many plays and so many programs which were organized in Tagore Theatre. Well, it may not be possible for you to go to that place and watch some plays and all, but here you can have your own club where you get into this activity. Maybe when you have some such activity to excel, you can participate in youth festivals for which university sponsors. You all can go different kind of activities which are performed in different institutions on behalf of Labyrinth Textile University. There is no end to the different kind of activities in which students can involve besides what all goes on in academics in your classes. In fact, you should ensure that you are busy 14 to 15 hours so much that every moment of it is an enjoyment. Even classroom should be made in such a way that when you are learning academics, you are enjoying. It is not that something by force is going in your mind, but you are involved in different activities. We will promote. I have been talking to my colleagues and faculty that they should try promoting these kind of clubs and today we are here in some kind of a formal orientation, but from tomorrow onwards, these kind of activities, stage activities or function should be the domain of the students. You people should organize and we should see watching from the other side what all you people are doing. So, get into the activities according to your hobbies, taste, do it. This is a unique place which is having such an, if you see the environment, fantastic environment. Now on the other part, Himansha was asking how Ms. Anu can spare some time. Surely, if we have a serious group of students who can get involved or are interested in that kind of activities, we will request her to come over frequently basis. But I remember, some of the instances when we tried organizing this activity, and I didn't found that kind of a warm pattern coming from the student side. That kind of warmth should be there. When Marsha should remember, I had gone to their class and everybody vouched, they took up oath that they will be attending some of these sessions. But then again, I found that thing was not happening. We are all here for you people. We are here only for you. We can support any initiative, but you have to be partner in that initiative. Remember, we in our system would like to promote you all to be the partner in the process, not as sitting on the other side that you are the students, we are the teachers. No. Let us be partner in the process of development of each and everyone. Learn from each and everyone, and I am sure everything is going to be turning into positive contribution, will help you going great in your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the valuable answer. Good afternoon.
I just want to add something. Himansha, you were there, please come. So there are thousands of things that are just running in my mind, but I can just give you so many examples. But one such, a very classic example, what I can give you is a live example of what you have in your campus. By any means, Mr. Saurabh Tripathi is here. Yes. Saurabh, please. Saurabh, I request each and everyone, all the students, to give him one round of applause, please. Big round of applause. This year we are in second year. He is still in the second year, and he has created a live example and a fantastic motivation example for you all. He has won this Cosmic 365, right? Internship from Bangalore. He has won a scholarship. Can you imagine how much? Ma'am. $600 USD. $600 and that too online. It is not offline, it is online. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, remember, there is one such example. It's just an example what I'm giving. I mean, maybe, see, companies or anybody for that matter, enterprises, organizations, startups, entrepreneurs, investors, they don't look at the marks what they score. They look at the skills what they have. Marks are marks. It is not knowledge. Right? They look at the skills. If it is good, they don't even look at which year you are. First year, second year, final year, no. Even if you are a BCA, BBA, you can complete, still complete PhD. You have seen that in the act. Okay. Thank you very much. Please to connect to him and maybe we can work something along with him. Thank you. Thanks all.
Please give a huge round of applause for Saurabh Tripathi. Good afternoon.
all I can say is moving ahead 3 or 4 years down the lane after 2 years, I don't know, maybe 40 may be there or not there. If you look at the developments that have happened, I can give you examples of programming languages, Python programming, there's some other programming languages that are still going to come, and there's a lot of innovation that has happened. Python itself is coming back with somewhere around 50 libraries, maybe in 2025 release is what they're promising. So the moment those things come up, you just have to drag and drop those libraries to build an application. All you need to have is a knowledge of the foundation on how it works. Your OOPS concept, OSC. Programming will still be there. Without programming, you can't build your applications. Because that is the connect to your algorithm, your data structure, whatever it, how you build on it, that's what it depends on. But minimal. Nowadays, even in the organizations, what they are looking at is rapid development. The things you can do in 1 month, you have to do it in 1 week. They don't need a programmer who can sit and write 10,000 lines of code, take 15 days time, test it again, retest it again, iteration, that, this, so many procedures, and they don't need it. Okay? Rapid development is what they are looking for. R as a programming language for analytics. You need a little bit of mathematical skills for that. And then Python programming itself, it's a library. You just give a link, you call those libraries. If you open that library, you can see tens and thousands of codings. Everything is pre-written for you. Okay? You don't have to be nervous. You don't have to be afraid that I don't know coding. I can't do this. This is you're losing yourself on confidence. But absolutely very minimal or foundation skills are much required for this. Little bit of coding skills is required there because the scope of work has changed drastically in the market. The positions for which you apply, if you look at the scope of work, there's a huge shift. Okay? If you look at a designer, who designs website and all, earlier it used to be only front ending. Now they are not looking at front end, they are looking at back end and front end too. So it means you have to learn JavaScript, you have to learn some Node.js, React, so many things are there. I don't know much about it, but this is the need of the market. Okay? But minimal coding skills is what you need. So you can learn this. It's not that you can't do it. It's not impossible. You can do this.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. First of all, good afternoon to you all, sir. My name is Prince Kasadan. I am first year student, currently pursuing BTech degree in the field of computer science with specialization in AIML. First, I have 4 questions. Sometimes I stuck in my thoughts that when we are doing something, then we get bored after some time. Or you can say we stuck in rat race. If you read about the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki sir, then you know what they mean by this rat race. Okay. So my first question: how to break rat race routine? Second question: how to focus? How you are? What inspiring you? What motivating you to do your work with focus and with energetically? And third question is what? Sir, first give those answers, then I will ask next question.
I can just say a small one-line proverb to you. Okay. Love your work and you will never end up doing mistakes. This is the best thing what I can suggest you at this point of time. Second is work with pleasure, not a pressure. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to do this, or else you'll never end up doing anything at all. Okay? Do things which you are strong at, so that your focus remains there, and you will love and you will enjoy doing those things. If you try to do something which is out of your scope, I'm not saying that you can't do. You can do. You want to become an AIML engineer? First thing, what are the prerequisites that That is required to become an AML engineer. You need to be good at your mathematical skills. Are you strong at it? Then yes, why not? If you are strong at it, you build confidence in yourself. The moment you start working, you still start working. And then, as I still remember as what Lam said, if you have to fail, just fail big. There is no harm in it. But if you stop at that point of time, it's a complete failure. Learn from the mistakes and then start doing it. You want to become an cyber security engineer. You need to understand what networking is. You need to have an understanding of networking skills. You want to become a data science or data analytics engineer. Good analytical skills, good visualization skills, good data mining skills. So these are the things what is required. The first and foremost important thing is your capabilities, it's in your hand. You need to identify in which areas you are strong.
You know, it is all about passion. And if you are passionate about something, you will try to find the answers. You will not get bored. It is only that when we are just trying to do something for the sake of it, then boredom comes in. But if you are passionate, you have to make it sure that something which, as Mr. Vikarudin has mentioned, if you are passionate about something, you will not deviate from the goal which you are pursuing. Try to focus on a particular thing, you will not get bored.
Sir, my third question is, where we have to focus except along with our studies in our 4 years, so that we will become a working professional, good working professional. And my fourth question, how you are handling the sad moment and the sorrow time when you have some bad times?
Well, I have already mentioned while I was speaking to you all. Once again, I am referring to your issue of focus and also the sadness part. For everyone, this is my personal experience and learning from many others. Don't forget to spend some 30 to 40 minutes in workout. Workout which tires you. Workout जो आ जाता है धुआं निकल जाता है पसीना इतना आ जाता है that kind of a workout. After that you will find something which ordinarily you learn in 3 hours, you will learn in 1 hour. Because your attention, your focus increases so much. And all these sad moments, go to the ground, pick up a ball, football, volleyball, start kicking it. That moments will be over. You know, sports, not for always being very proficient in that game, but just to participate, to work out. That is very important, and that's, I am suggesting everyone sitting here, you have big grounds here, you have different kind of facilities available. Try taking the advantage of all those. Surely you will come over all these moments. And even if after that you don't get over it, come and sit with me for 5 minutes. I'll sort it out.
Thank you, sir, to come here and share your experiences and advices to us. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to ask my questions. And the last one, sorry if I misbehave anything. Thank you.
First of all, thank you. And good afternoon, sir. Being a fresher, I want to ask a question. How can we prepare for 2.5 years so that we get internship easily? And what about the placement?
What about?
Placement.
So in these 2.5 years, you need to do a little bit of homework.
How can we prepare for 2.5 years?
You need to do a little bit of homework. Okay. Take half an hour every day. Do some research. Gather some information from internet. Okay. You have a mobile, right? Spend half an hour every day. Gather. Look at where the market is moving. Okay. Look at what does industry expect from a fresher. Okay. Look at how many job openings were there. Take the prehistoric data. Okay. Go back. See how many companies have recruited freshers on what roles, and look at what is the scope of work. Okay. Understand these things first. Okay. And then you work on the emerging technologies. Okay. And the third, the most important other thing, as I told you earlier also, there is no point on working on projects that have already been worked upon. You have to move out of your comfort zone. Or else, you will just be an ordinary person. If you want to become extraordinary, you have to move out of your comfort zone, walk out, work on real-time problems. You will get data. It's not that you will not get it. For that, another hard thing what you have to do is, you have to form a team, collaborate, communicate. There are so many other things also that you have to do. Okay, but foremost is try to work on some unique solutions that you can propose. Okay.
Well, I'll add to this. The next 2.5 years, we will be having all our experts from IBM. Mr. Vigaruddin will be coming quite often. You have your own faculty. Follow their advices, what they keep on giving you for 2.5 years, and you will reach to their destination. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Just do that.
Okay, sir, thank you so much.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself Yogesh Mishra. I am from Jharkhand. Currently here I am pursuing first year BTech student, and my specialization is cyber security. Sir, my question is what you give the advice for cyber security student, those who aspiring the success in the field of cyber security. Many people ask what is cyber security, what is the need of cyber security, and what your institute done in the field of cyber security. Many students those who are not done. So that's my question, sir.
Being a cyber security expert, first of all you have to analyze the problem which you have identified. And it is the most difficult task. So you must be a good analyzer. And for that thing, hacking is one way which we are using in this term, but hacking is the analysis way for the identification of the problem. And whenever you finally or in a fine tuning, you analyze your problem, only then the solution can be possible. So in case of the cyber security, it is not a cyber security, it is a cyber safety you have to work. So think about the safety, and safety is possible only when you can analyze the problem, that how it arises. Only then the problem can be arised. So in order to go for the cyber safety or cyber security experts, try to analyze the problem first.
And sir, what you do in cyber security after 1 year and after 2 years?
Yeah, just repeat.
Sir, what you do in the field of cyber security after 1 year or 2 years? What my institution do in the field of cyber security?
Yeah, there are many job opportunities are available in the markets, in the industry. Many options are there. Government sector is there, banking sector is there. There are a lot of cyber security analysts and cyber security experts are requirement of the P16 years, financial based and other fraud based. Even in case of the defense, there is a lot of opportunities for the cyber security experts.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'll just add, I'll just add. So if you think and if you assume that only ethical hacking is cyber security, it is wrong, right? Cyber security in totally overall. Okay. What is it? It's a physical security system where you have all your cameras, all these things. What do they produce? They give you data, right? That's a physical security. There's something called as data security. There's something called as application security. There's something called as network security. Why are people mad behind this? Okay. Why do banking and financial institutes need cyber security professionals? Okay. Is it because to protect your money? No. It is the data. Right? Why do Facebook has to pay huge amount of fine to the government or to the people or whatever it is? They paid how much? $1 billion, right? Facebook. Are you aware of this? Are you aware?
No, sir.
Mark Zuckerberg paid some huge fine. Why is he paying so much of fine? What is he trying to protect? What if people try to steal from him? Do you pay anything to Facebook? No. Zero. Nobody pays to Facebook. I don't pay. But I still use it. But what are people trying to attack? What are people trying to steal from me? It's again data. What does Flipkart has to grow business? Flipkart doesn't have anything. It doesn't have a pen to sell. What does Flipkart? Why is their business model successful? They have something called as data. They have something called as information. Right? What university can do to your cyber security, that's not the thing. Okay? We have a syllabus, they teach you and they give you labs, exercises, they give you problem statement. You have to find a solution for all these things. But again, as I told you, if you want to become successful, if you want to become a professional in this particular field, especially, that's my favorite field, cyber security. You need to connect to people, you need to connect to groups. There is, as I told you, discussed earlier, maybe in the second semester, when you come to second semester, there's a group called as OWASP. So you just do an online research. That's a networking, worldwide networking group, community group, where you can fork the projects. I will not explain what fork is. You please find it in the dictionary. You can take projects from there. These are real-time things happening. Okay. Why do hospitals, that healthcare industry, what we talk about? Again, the second biggest thing. AIIMS Delhi last year, there was a huge data security breach. Right? You need to do some research, you need to understand what is the importance of this, what actually cyber security means. Unless and until you have this set of prerequisites that is required, you cannot become a cyber security professional. So understand these things. Right?
Sir, second my question, what you face problem in your career and how it will help me?
I face so many problems. The only thing is, see, as what again Sir said, you need to have a passion, do something, and you need to dedicate yourself to that. Okay? There are so many problem things that came up and it passed by across, but only thing what I did do was I learned. I didn't hesitate to ask questions. I was never, I never felt shy. Whenever I failed, I went back. Even if it is my subordinate who is working under me, I went to him and told, yes, there's a mistake that has happened. Can we sit and correct it? Understand, you do things, these things. Again, it's a very good question what you asked. This is one of the top interview questions. What they ask now is, even the interview questions patterns have changed now. They ask so many other questions. It's not about your marks or coding and all those things. They look at your projects and they'll see what are the challenges you faced while doing this project. How did you overcome this? And what was your role in the project? You have to overcome this.
Thank you, sir.
Well, my suggestion is that remove the word problem from your dictionary. Use the word challenge instead of that. The moment you will feel that there is a problem, you will become negative. The moment you feel that it is a challenge, there will be a positiveness and you will be in a position to solve it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, as IBM is an anchor partner of our university, so what is the role of IBM in core also, sir? Like, do we have the same hackathons which is conducted by CSE students? And do we have equally participation of IBM and the core students, sir?
question. Lot many students they used to ask. So I take this opportunity and in front of Vikarudin ji also, whatever competitions will be there, it may be any hackathon organized by any other, maybe by IBM, by LNT or any other. All students will be given equal opportunity to participate, learn, compete and win. Fine. So we are not here to say that only IBM students will be participating in certain activities. It will be open for all the students to come, learn and excel. Okay. Am I right, sir?
Yes. Just to add that, we have never differentiated between any of the students across any of the universities that we have collaborated with. Equal opportunity is given to the student who has the right skills. Okay. And let me tell you, there is a university in South, in Tamil Nadu. So IBM had gone from places, IBM, Kali and you not believe, non-IBM students, around 4 students were selected. And whereas IBM was only 3 were selected. IBM would have said, okay, no, you are not an IBM, it's not. There is no difference in practice. In fact, another thing what I would like to add is, I'm not sure if you have heard this word diversity teams. I'll put it in a simple way, all girls team. Preference priority is always given to diversity teams in IBM. There's a hackathon event that is happening in 19th and 20th of September in Bangalore, where HR people are coming and they have given me very specific instructions. They are telling each and every university at least one diversity team to be there on the regular basis. So this is how it works.
And students, do we have anyone? Anyone who's left with a query, you still have the opportunity. No? Okay. Thank you so much to the panelists for your incredible responses. Your answers were not just insightful but absolutely transformative. Your expertise and depth of knowledge have given us an unprecedented understanding of the topics being discussed. Now it's time for our certificate distribution.
Our students are not only good in academics, but they are also achieving heights in extra co-curricular activities. I am also delighted to share with you all that our students from 2022 and 2023 batch have been actively participating in numerous activities, including hackathons, where they have not only competed but also stood good. Many of our students have participated in different coding competitions and made us proud with their outstanding performances. Moreover, several of our students have contributed to the body of knowledge in their fields through research. They have published research papers in various respective conferences. These achievements are not only just individual milestones, but also a reflection of vibrant academic environment we are fostering here. Please join me applauding these students for their outstanding achievements. I request all the students of 2022 and 23 batch to gather near the stage because we will be felicitating these students within a short time frame. I also invite our esteemed dignitaries to please come forward so that we can give certificate and prizes to all the students. All the students from 2022 and 3 batch who have been called here, please gather near the stage. So I am announcing now team members who have participated in Code Rush 23 Hackathon. Code Rush 23 was organized by IBM at Madhuri University. 3 teams from our 23 batch have participated. First team is Cyber Hunter, Rajveer, Rajveer Kushwaha, Rahul Sarkar. Please students, give them a huge round of applause. Pradeep Kumar, Neeraj Kumar, Dev Kumar. Team fiber number 3.0.
ਇੱਥੇ ਆਓ ਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਜੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਲਓ
Team 500 participated in Rush 23 organized by IBM at Madurai. Please give them a huge round of applause for their achievement. Next, synchronizers, Aniket Pawar, Ayush Pandey, Kushi Gandhi, Mimansa, Harsh Pawar.
ਕਿੱਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਖੜੇ ਯਾਰ
Mimansa, team synchronizer, Mimansa Sharma and Harsh Shukla.
ਆਂਦੇ ਵੇ ਤੋਂ ਹੋਰ ਬੁਲਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਪ ਬੁਲਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਹਾਂ
Let's welcome our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Manish Jindal, founder and CEO of Homer Robotics. His story and inspiring personality. We welcome you, sir. Team number 3.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ
Team 3 Pathfinders, Harshvardhan, Vaibhav Singh, Manan Dixit, Sameer Kumar, Sumit Kumar Jaiswal. All these students have participated in Rush 23 organized by IBM at Madurai. state level, who took second and also competed on pre-national level. Satish from data science, he has competed on state level. Ayush Pandey from AIML competed on state level. Avinash Pandey from AIML also competed on state level. Amit from AIML competed on state level. Abhishek Mishra from cybersecurity competed on state level and took third at state level. And our last student, Harshit Shekhar, he has competed on state level and took first and also competed at national level at Delhi. So these students are inspiration for you all, new students, that you can also participate in such extra activities. Harshit Shekhar has competed on national level. Apart from these technical events, many of our students have published various research papers in international conference. I invite Umesh Kumar, Jaspreet and Manmeet. They have published a paper in International Conference on Research Trends in Mathematics and Data Science. I also invite Rimansa, Ayush, Harsh Shukla. They have published a paper in International Conference on Recent Advances in Mathematics and Data Science. All these students have published these papers in the guidance and mentorship of Madam Sonia Sharma. Please give them a huge round of applause. इन फूलों में बारिश का एहसास कैसे होगा? जुनूनों में जिसकी का प्रकाश कैसे होगा? सारे रंग के रंग का मिजाज कैसा है? इन सारे के हमें ये एहसास कैसे होगा? तो प्लीज गिव देम अ huge round of applause. Apart from students, I am also pleased to recognize the dedication and commitment of our faculty members who have recently participated in the faculty development program organized by IBM. This program was designed to enhance professional development in machine learning, cybersecurity and pedagogy. I am thrilled that all of our faculty members have actively participated in this faculty development program and enhanced their skills. So I am announcing the names to receive the certificates. Ms. Meenakshi Sharma, Ms. Sukhwinder Kaur, Ms. Sonia Sharma, Ms. Aruna Bhatia, Madam Vaishnu Singla, Ms. Deepika Chekal, Mr. Ritesh Singh, Ms. Kanchan Sharma, Mr. Kirti Singh, Mr. Shubham Sharma, Ms. Preeti,
Let's see the who's runner for Oscar Delhi Energy.
I also invite student Mr. Saurabh Tripathi from 2023 batch who has won a scholarship $600 and he will be able to pursue Cosmic 365 internship program. Saurabh Tripathi. All these students were certificate holders assembled near the stage for a photograph. Students have won a scholarship start and internship program in Cosmic 365. AI Company. Umesh Kumar, he has published a paper. Umesh Kumar. Umesh Kumar Vijender have also published a research paper. These students have published the paper under the guidance of Ms. Aruna Nami Bhatia. The future belongs to we have among us an amazing personality which describes the same. Dr. Manish Jindal. He is the founder and CEO of Hover Robotics. He is conferred with the highest civilian award, honor of Paramveer Chakra by United Nations. He is the one who launched the concept of hoverboards, Autobots and mobility of robots in India. Being the pioneers of hoverboards in India with more than 600 plus awards under the hood, Hover Robotics is #1 brand
have made remarkable contributions to the field of technology, and we are truly honored to have you here with us, sir. So please put your hands together for Dr. Malik Nillu.
Thank you so much for such wonderful introduction. Hi, very good afternoon to everyone. This is the Josh you have. You got so many medals, certificates. Good afternoon. Wonderful. And congratulations to Lamrin Tech Skills University as well. I was amazed how wonderfully the students have participated in hackathons and published papers and scholarships, as well as I'm amazed how the faculty is, so I would say that with the growth mindset, they're participating in faculty development programs. So kudos to your management, your faculty, and to all the students. And it's indeed a privilege for me to be here with you. And I got to know that all of you are from the first year, is it? Wow, great. And how many of you are here with the mindset of having their own startups? Wow, I'm so happy to see the hands raised, because this is what I've been doing from past, I would say, 3 decades. I've been working, I only know entrepreneurship. If people ask me what are the skills you have, I say no, nothing beyond entrepreneurship. It's been almost 30 years I've been working, established 9 companies across 65 countries. Few years ago I was sitting there where you guys are sitting, right? But I never had such programs, I never had such wonderful management to cater to. I never had orientations, so I learned everything myself. I created it for me. The purpose of telling you this is, without having such wonderful Lamrin Tech Skills University, without having such mentors or such programs, if I could be here where I am today, imagine what all you can do. All it requires is a vision. How many of you have a biggest vision possible? How many of you envision big for yourself? Great. You should envision as big as possible. The vision should be such that when you tell it to someone, they should make fun of you. Right? As I told you, we have 9 companies in 65 countries, and by next year, we're going to be in all the 200 countries. Then when people ask me, sir, what's your vision after that? I say, next we're going to open office at Moon. Now you can laugh at me. Right? But if Elon Musk can plan a commercial rocket to Moon, why cannot we open office there? All it requires is how you envision it and how you do it. How many of you know hoverboards? Okay, I'm the one who launched it. I'm a scientist as well. I'm a commerce graduate, BCom, MBA, CA. Then I did my PhD in AI and robotics. And now we have made a scooter. You can fold it, carry it like a laptop in your hand. Could we envision this 10 or 15 years ago that we can ever fold our scooter, carry like a laptop in our hand, and whenever we feel like unfold it, ride it? Like I saw your campus is huge, right? And inside, if you want to roam around, it's electrically chargeable, no fuel required. Just charge it with your laptop charger, run it. And now we are working on a flying one. It could be possible next time, Dhami sir, if you invite me, my office will place a request that prepare the roof. We'll come flying. We are already working on a flying one that each and every individual will fly. So this is how the technology is changing the world. And in this, what we need to do is, we need to do continuously upgradation of ourselves. So many of you might be thinking that if AI or technology is developing at such fast pace, it might lead to unemployment. Honestly, it won't, because as of this moment when I'm talking to you, there are 52 million opportunities available just in the domain of AI. And what would happen, the jobs that were mechanical, they will go redundant, but who is going to make AI? Who is going to develop AI? Who are going to make those hardware, softwares? Who is going to make the coding done? Who is going to upgrade them? Who is going to operate them? Us. So all we need to do is upgrade ourselves continually. Learning should never stop. I was amazed how your faculty, how your teachers see, they are teaching you, but they themselves are participating in FDP. This is continuous requirement. My learning has never stopped. Even I'm still learning, I still keep on moving in life, and that is what is required at your part. We say, learn to learn, continuously learn, and unlearn to learn. Certain times we have to forego the old standards and adopt the new ones for our upgradation. And If you have that zeal into you, if you have that passion, and if you have that dedication into you, you can be anything you want in life. I start a new company every 3 years. I'm the CEO, marketing head, HR head, operations head, I'm the clerk, P and everything in that company. If you come to my office, I'll still make coffee for you and I will serve you. Right? I bootstrap it, scale it to great heights, automate it, move on to next one. Our 10th company is already in the pipeline. All it requires is a patience on your part. I come across youth, they are like, sir, it's been 6 months I'm doing this, it's been 8 months I'm doing this, but I'm not getting the results. You're studying here BTech, right? BTech? 4 semesters, 8 semesters. 8 semesters. You're gonna study 4 years, 8 semesters, take your exams, then after that they might take another 3-4 months for convocation, then you're gonna get the degree, right? So all the first and second semester students try, go to your dean and say them, sir, it's been 1 year, it's been 6 months, we're coming, issue us the degree. Will they issue you? They won't, right? So when you enter into the real world, or when you have any idea that you want to work upon, be it even your corporate journey, it's not only for the entrepreneurs or the startups, even if you want to go for a corporate journey, there are also minimum 3 to 4 years you have to give to an organization to be on a growth path. All you need to have a growth mindset, and God forbids, what happens if you fail in a subject? What happens? Reappear comes, right? But you don't leave the degree in between. That is true for same in the real life. If you're struggling, if you failed somewhere, you don't stop. All you do is realign. The way there is a reappear in the real life is realign. You realign the things and move forward in a bigger way. I had my fair share of struggles. I have failed. Then I have just buckled up myself, realigned my strategies, and moved forward. I still remember my last day of uni. I got offered permanent residency to Australia in a 60 lakhs package 19 years ago. How does that sound? Life sorted, that a green card to Australia, 60 lakhs package, that to 19 years ago. But I rejected both of them because I wanted to be, always had a clear vision that I want to be an entrepreneur. And that too, I could envision that how this world is going to change in terms of technology. So all we need to do is adapt. Right now you're sitting with your fellow students, right? You know, all are humans. By the time you go, in my era, if I ever had faced a competition, it was with fellow humans. Now the time is coming whereby you will go out, you don't know the next one with whom you are competing, whether it's a human or a humanoid. It could be a robot. There is a new series on Netflix, do watch it, as something Stimula or Stimulant, something like that. They have shown how in future we humans have developed humanoids and how everything is being done by them. So all you need to do is fast pace your learning and don't shy away grabbing the new skills. That is what even I believe your university's name suggests. Lamrin Tech Skills University itself. That technology skills, they go hand in hand. So keep on developing yourself. I was 14 when I first started working. I used to get 2 rupees as pocket money. How many of you can survive on 2 rupees today? Can anyone? We cannot, right? Even I couldn't survive. I asked for a pocket money raise. They didn't give me the pocket money raise, they gave me keys to our motor parts unit. So straight from 8th grade school classroom, I used to be on the shop floor with a foreman. And the best part was I was learning from someone who himself was not educated enough, but he had that skill to teach me. So I learned those skills, I learned the entrepreneurship, and that is what brought me where I am today. Now, as I already told you, Hoverboards, now we have another company, MentorX, which is the ecosystem whereby we handhold the youth like you. If you have any idea, you need idea validation, whether this idea will work or not, we do the idea validation for you. We have 26 incubators connected with us. If you want to get incubated in India or abroad, I have established incubator in Mauritius as well on the invitation of President of Mauritius. We are working closely with the government of US, Japan, Australia, Mauritius, Maldives. So whether you need national exposure or international exposure, we are there. Then if you need mentors, Industry Connect, we provide that free of cost. And if you need funding, we have Lucrate Ventures, whereby we have consortium of 57 venture capitalists. We do Shark Tank kind of events in the real world. So everything is available. All it requires is a passion on your side. When we talk about passion, in terms of passion, what you need to do is either discover, innovate, produce, or disrupt. If you are willing to do that, nobody can stop you. Few years ago, I was sitting there where you were sitting. From there to here, journey is 20 steps. Took me more than 20 years. Whatever I was able to do it in 20 years, you can do more than that in less than 2 years. Because you can learn from us. You can learn from others. And plus, you have the information available for you which we never had. So all you need to do is grow. How many of you are with me that yes, we want to envision the biggest and we want to grow? Wow, thank you. I can see that girl standing and raising the biggest of the hand. So this is required. Don't take it as बाबा जी का प्रवचन. वो बाबा जी का प्रवचन होता है ना, वो सुनते हैं, वहाँ पे बोलते हैं झूठ नहीं बोलेंगे. इतने में फोन आता है, वो मीटिंग थी. हाँ बस रास्ते में 2 मिनट में पहुँच रहा हूँ. वो प्रवचन वहीं रह जाता है. So don't take it like that. I am just here to share my insights that whatever I have become, you can be 10-folds of that. And I will sum up with the last thing that we are in times of coordination, not in the times of competition. Imagine right now, you can take out your mobile phone from your pocket and you can call maybe Mukesh Ambani or Ratan Tata or Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates, and you can say them, Mukesh, yaar ye kaam tha zara, urgent hai bada, fatafat kar dena. Why I'm saying this is, you are the ones who are going to surpass all of them. You are the future, right? So, if you start coordinating with each other, I can see 200, 250 of you. So those 200, 250 of you gonna be on the speed dial of each other, right? So you can get anything done, whatever you want. Imagine today if I have work in this region, I can call Bhavi Saab and he will do it because he's a friend to me. So same way, I can quote a quick example. I launched my company with 35,000 rupees. This Hover Robotics I'm talking today, it's a multi-million-dollar venture. It's self-funded. I don't even believe in funding. I wanted to take it to Pan India, and I realized one of the friends with whom I did my BCom, he was in a logistic company. I called him up. One friend, 2 minutes call, we went Pan India. So imagine the magic all of you together can create. Or imagine the magic all of you together in this campus can create. So your network is your net worth. How many of you are on Instagram? Facebook? How many of you are on LinkedIn? Each one of you should be on the LinkedIn, connected to the biggest of the CEOs, CTOs, CHROs, and whatever is happening in the world, you should be participating in that. So on that note, I would just say, and if I can be of any help, I don't charge any fee or anything for my services. It is my payback to the youth. So if I could be of any help, you can Google Dr. Munish Jindal and reach out to me. I'm always there to help and always there for Lemon Text for June. Thank you so much for hosting me. Namaste.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. We are very fortunate to hear from you. If any student is having any query or question, you can ask. Yes, Mimansa is having a question. Sir, we have mics here.
So first of all, very good afternoon.
Very good afternoon.
So I would like to mention I'm shaking as I'm talking to you because after seeing your LinkedIn, I was so shocked that how can a man achieve so many things in his lifetime and at such a young age. And the things that I particularly got intrigued by was you were the best fashion professional like Anderson. You love suitcase living and Sarkaramani Chakra and everything. So first of all, thank you for coming and gracing us with your presence. So there are a few questions that I would like to ask, like you were telling about mentorship, like you validate ideas. So could you please elaborate a little bit about that, because many of the students over here have many ideas. Sitting together, we come across ideas, those ideas get left behind. If Mentor X could be of help to us so that our ideas could be validated by someone and such a person like you, that would be a great honor for us and a great guiding tips to us.
Sure, you want to your name?
So my name is Mimansa Sharma.
Mimansa. Thank you, Mimansa, for being here and thank you for your kind acknowledgement. And as you said, young age, basically I want to let you know, 400 years old. It's the AI that's working on me. That makes me look young, right? So now coming to your query about MentorX. Yes, so basically MentorX is an ecosystem we have created across the world. In this, what we do is there is MentorX Youth, whereby we open up a MentorX Youth chapter in universities like yours. One of the student comes forward, be the president of the chapter, then we create a core team under them. So in that, then MentorX Youth, if you require say mentors, entrepreneurship summit, HR conclaves, AI robotic conferences, or TEDx talks, and any other industry connect, we bridge the gap between industry and academia through that. So so you can say that chapter itself in your university becomes the face of it. That is one part. Second is, we have MentorX Global, that is an ecosystem we have created for hand-holding of the youth towards startups. So someone who comes with an idea, they don't know whether this idea is going to work in the real world or not. We call it idea validation. In terms of scalability, in terms of commercial viability, in terms of traction. So if we feel it is workable, we can wait, or if we think we need to tweak it or maybe a little bit of realignment is required, we guide that. After that, if the student says that, sir, I don't even have a place to work upon, or I don't have an office for my team, so we have 26 incubators connected with us, or otherwise your university might be having an incubator here. If not, it can be established, or if it is already established, it can be part of a bigger ecosystem. Once the startup comes into the incubator, we provide free office space, free electricity, free internet, they brainstorm, and mentors are connected with them. Time frame of 1 year is given. If you are showing your progress, you move to accelerator. We have another accelerator at Chandigarh Airport in Kolkata Bhavan, and another one in Bangalore. You move to there. It is more like a Y Combinator, if you have heard, right? And then we also organize Shark Tank kind of programs in the real world, where startups they come in pitch, investors are sitting down there, on-spot funding happens. Yeah, the youngest startup we have funded is of 8th grade. And its current revenue is 3.25 lakhs per month. Yes. So I'm also looking after Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission. I'm a regulator of change, and now recently I've been appointed as ATS Arthic Task Force Head for India. So if you need government intervention, government grants, connect with the government, that can also be done. I'm also already part of Delhi government's BB Coach program, looking after Vidyanjali, that is especially focused at girls and women with Ministry of Education, and I already advised with the United Nations Global Excellence Center. So if you need any help from the United Nations, that can also be procured. So these are the different things and the arenas that is being MentorX. Then we have MentorX Women, connecting women with women across the world. Then we have MentorX Corporate, that is elevating entrepreneurs to the next level. Then we have MentorX Social, whereby we are working on philanthropy, green plantation, blood donation, education scholarships. So this is a whole universe that we have created, where each one of you is welcome. And the best part about this universe is that it is non-monetized. We don't charge any fee. It's purely free of cost, all payback to the universe.
So first of all, hats off to you, sir. I don't think in 400 years also I will be able to achieve so many.
You can achieve in 4 years. I can give you writing if you're willing to give that with the dedication. Right from today, mark my words, make a vision board, write it in front of you, whatever you envision, wherever you want to be 4 years from now, write it. Sleep, eat, drink, walk that. In 4 years you will be there.
Thank you so much.
Even if you envision that you're going to be you have to surpass Bill Gates, you will.
Sir, we will definitely do that. And sir, I also read about Woo Women, like you said, like connecting women with women. So could you tell something about that? Also, sir, I'm very intrigued about all the programs, and I think this session might be a little short for asking all the questions that have came across my mind.
No problem, sir. Dhami sahab has already asked me to come here. You can see, I'm going to ask him to allocate me a room itself here. So anyways, I'm anyways Dr. General's clone. So Dr. General himself is somewhere else. So you can keep me here forever. So I will keep guiding you. Quickly, I will let you know, Woo Women is another initiative which is focus that women itself for certain time what we realize, women they do have dreams, but they leave those dreams either for their parents or then either they get married for their husband or for their kids. They want to come back to the mainstream life. So to bring them to the mainstream arena, this is a bridge we have provided. One. Second, certain times women are more comfortable working with the same gender. So we are connecting women with women to create their own tribe and celebrate life.
So last question, not taking much of the time because everyone's gonna get bored. Sir, as an AI student, and so you mastered AI and robotics as well. I don't know, sir, how many degrees you might have. So there was a industrial talk where in IIT Roper. I have asked these questions many a times to many professionals, but I have not got a satisfactory answer that an AI student should have. It was said in that industrial talk that women will be the most affected with the advancement in AI. So why women would be the most affected? They gave the statistics. The professor there said that you can quote my name, you can quote my statistics. It's the research that I'm talking about. So do you actually, sir, it's a very obvious question that will AI replace students, but I wanted to ask, will AI affect women the most?
No, I will never say that. See, it's AI. It also, see, very first thing is how you perceive it. Whether you're going to say AI is going to affect or AI is going to create a charm. This is also how we take it. I will give you a quick example. Uranium put in a nuclear reactor can give electricity to the entire country. The same uranium put in a bomb can wipe out the entire country. So it is up to you how you take AI into your lifestyle, right? AI can ease our life. Now imagine the hazardous jobs. If there is a fire, humans cannot move, we will get burned. We can send an army of robots inside. Lives will be saved, right? How we take AI is up to us, and if it is going to affect, it's going to affect everyone. And I always believe in gender-neutral society, that we should stop seeing each other as man or woman. We should see each other as humans. Like we should address each other as humans, not as man or woman. We all are equal. So I always say that I personally feel in gender-neutral society. So if anything, if it's going to create a charm or it's going to affect everyone equally.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering the questions. And sir, I request my teacher also to bring the MentorX program in our university also. It will be a great help to us, and really request you to come again and grace us with your presence and knowledge. Thank you so much.
Sure, it's my word to you. I will be here soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mimamsa. Any other question? Any other students having question?
Jai sir.
Jai Hind.
I want to ask that what are the silly mistakes or what are the main reasons that many of the startup fails?
Okay, I won't say it's either silly mistakes or anything. The very first thing is why startup fails is they don't start. The very first thing. Startup means why this word came was start. Like 90% of the people, they have an idea, they keep sitting either for the right time. Right time now, we're not in the era of Ramayana or Mahabharata that Akashvani will happen. कि once सही समय आ गया है शुरू करो. Right time is now. If you have an idea, start. And don't wait for funding. You are paying them, right, for learning. Paying your fee. So at least a bit of money you can put for your own idea. That can be. I started my company with 35,000 rupees. Today it's a multi-million-dollar venture. Had I been sitting that someone will come, someone will fund, I wouldn't have been sitting in this chair today. So start it. One. Second, there is nothing called instant gratification. We are in the era of Facebook. We upload the post and start checking likes. Then we start calling our friends. I have uploaded. Ask everyone to like it. It's instant gratification. In startups, it never happens. As I said, 3 to 4 years minimum gestation period. Keep giving your blood and sweat to it, and then it's going to be successful. Third, learn from the mistakes of others. Have a mentor on board. learn from their mistakes. Whatever mistakes they have committed, don't commit the same mistakes. Commit the mistakes. Committing mistakes is good because it teaches you a lot, but don't commit the same mistakes. It will fast-pace your journey. As I already said, if I have achieved something in 20 years, you can achieve in 2 years. If you won't commit the mistakes that I have committed in my lifestyle. Fourth, remain focused. Right now, if you have an idea, you have friends here, you have an option, either you start working immediately on your idea, or now you go out and celebrate with them, watch a movie or something. I don't know when was the last movie I watched. It's been maybe 15 years I've been to a shopping mall. I buy everything on Amazon if I need, and if it is not available on Amazon, I don't need it. I won't even buy it. My requirement will finish for that. I don't waste every single minute. Right now, if you ask me, the most expensive thing in my life is the time. Every single minute matters to me. So value your time, and if you will do just these little things, you will be successful.
Thank you, sir. So one more question is there. Sir, are startup ideas can be stolen?
Startup idea?
Can startup ideas can be stolen?
Stolen, yes, definitely. That is why we are talking about IPRs. That you have to have your patents done. And when I was walking down, I was telling Dhami Saab that there is a PhD Yojana. Today itself, I was in some another place, not Kapila, Abdul Kalam's IP awareness program, whereby if you register your patent, entire expenses taken care by government under PhD Yojana. So Dhami Saab is very well aware of it. So you can connect with him, right? Otherwise do another thing. Have your patent done. Make your university pay for it. They will pay. Sir?
So we'll do that. We'll take care of it.
Thank you, sir.
Now, when your startup starts running, consultation fee 5% pay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Madan. Any other student having a question?
Hello sir, good afternoon.
Very good
My
afternoon.
name is Prince Sadan. Sir, as AI is now in developing stage and some AI tools are already exist. So how we have to use AI tools to skilling up ourselves instead of depending on the AI?
That is very good. I'm glad that you asked it, that we shouldn't be depending upon AI. So I always say you should be knowing how to use ChatGPT, but don't depend upon it. I tell you why. Today if I talk to my dad, he remembers 4,000, 5,000 mobile numbers. I name a person, he will say, you ask me any number, I don't know. Reason being, he never had a mobile phone. Since mobile phone came, I got dependent on it. That if he has given me a number, I've saved it. I don't remember. So same ChatGPT, if you're gonna be dependent on it, what it's gonna do, you will forget how to write email. If someone's gonna ask you that write even an email, you won't be able to frame it. Trust me. Right? So keep it as an aid that okay, write it yourself, but keep it as an aid. Learn from it, keep upgrading yourself, but don't be dependent on it.
So we have to first do ourselves. If we are not done, then we can.
No. If not done, you have to do it yourself. I have written 14 books myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I never had to write a book or something. I've written 14 books. Now, if I need some help from ChatGPT, still I just take it, maybe just polish this paragraph for me, or maybe suggest me a better idea for this, right? But I won't ask you to write a book for me.
We can make better from it and we can increase our efficiency in it.
You can use it as your assistant, but you shouldn't be the assistant of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, students, and thank you so much, sir, for answering their queries. So, as we come to the conclusion of today's event, it is important that we take a moment to express our gratitude to those who have made this gathering successful and possible. So now I invite the heart of our department, Dr. H.P.S. Dhami, Dean, University School of Engineering and Technology, for a vote of thanks.
Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon.
So you are my commandos, I said, nah. Again, good afternoon. That's better. So not taking much of the time, I want to thank all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais also, and all my dear students. I extend a welcome to you also for the session and thank all the dignitaries for sparing their time, for sharing their thoughts, giving you ideas, giving you tips to excel. I just want to sum up the things. I don't want to say who has said which all things. Some of the points which were discussed were, one should be very confident. First point, no fear of failures. The second point, stick to the basics. Hands-on learning, adaptability to learn new technologies, and make a mark. Grow and excel. To conclude, I'll say which all things we discussed throughout the day. The perfect example I'll say, I'm not shying from it, is Mr. Manish Jindal. He is confident, he has no fear of failure, he is adaptable, he has done everything with his hands, he has learned by doing, he has faced failures, and he has grown to this level. He has marked his identity, that's why he is here. So whatever are all mentors throughout the day they have said, so at the end of the day, last but not the least, we all conclude that what they said was right, and we have got a perfect example of that also. Thank you for your guidance, for all the things which you have shared, but I want to make one point, sorry. So you all should make notes of it. Make it a habit. Whenever you go anywhere to attend any seminar, there are always takeaways. Make it a habit that is going to, you can say, help you to grow a lot. So that is my word for you. Once again, I want to thank each and every coordinator, the student coordinators, my staff, and congratulate all the winners, the achievers, for making us proud. And I expect that all our students who have recently joined, they'll exceed their and our expectations also. Thank you. God bless you all.
So now we want our dignitary members to please present the token of gratitude to the guest of honor. Mr. Rigardan Sulki sir, please. Ms. Anu Kaushal and Mr. Yes. VC sir, please. Professor Dr. A.S. Chandra, Vice Chancellor, LTSU. Dr. Jagendra Singh Arora, Executive Dean, LTSU, sir, please. Present the token of gratitude to the guest of honor. And yes, Dr. Manish Jindal, please, sir. Everyone give a huge round of applause.